Hello everybody and welcome to our very first fraction flipped lesson. This is called Decomposing a Fraction. Our standard is down there. And today this is the very cornerstone of everything that we're about to do in fractions. And if they get this simple part, everything else gets a lot easier. So here we go. So to help you, moms and dads, explain it to the kids better, understand it better, and to help the kids understand it better so they can explain it to me when it comes time for the test. Okay, I'm going to go up here. Hey, look, it's a fraction. Before we move on, I want to talk quickly about the vocabulary that we're going to be using here, in particular two very important ones, the parts of the fraction. So looking at this one here, 3/4, what is the 3? That's right, Dora. Very good. 3 is the numerator. And the numerator shows us how many pieces are shown or represented of the fraction. So, if the 3 is the numerator, that means 4 is that's right, the denominator. And this shows us how many pieces the whole has been cut into. That's the W-H-O-L-E, not the H-O-L-E. You can't cut because it's never mind. Homophones. Now, the concept of decomposing a fraction is really very simple when you look at it. And what we're going to do is take a fraction, and we are simply going to break it down into its smallest piece, 1. So when I look at this fraction and the boxes next to it, I have 4 total boxes according to my denominator. And 3 of them are colored blue because the numerator says so. What decomposing says is I'm going to break all of these down. I'm going to smash them. Oy. Kind of cool, right? I got you. And basically just that. I took those 3 bars, or these 3 boxes rather, and I have broken them off of the giant stack and now separated them out into 3 separate pieces. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what about the 4th? Because the denominator says that there's 4 of them. True, but if you'll remember, there was nothing in that 4th box. It's not here. I'm only showing 3 out of the 4 boxes. Go away, fly, fly. To decompose a fraction, basically what we're going to do is take a look at the numerator. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them, and I'm going to break them down into ones. So it takes 3 ones to make a 3, so I'm going to make 3 ones. But they're not ones, they're fractions. They're 1/4. So we will make them all 1/4. This is decomposing a fraction. It's not hard. It really is, and it's very simple, very basic, very elegant. And this is going to help us to manipulate fractions down the road, add them, subtract them, multiply them, and all kinds of good times and fun. This is the cornerstone of everything. Oh, and don't forget, add your addition symbols in there. So I've taken this very simple process, and I've broken it down into some very simple steps so that the kids don't get confused, and they can be very organized and orderly about it. So your step number 1 is simply to identify the numerator. How many do I need? Step number 2, place that many ones. Step number 3, put the same denominator under each one. This is important, and we'll get into all of that with addition. Moms and dads, shh, no spoilers. Okay? And then put in the addition symbols in the equal sign, and boom, you have just decomposed a fraction. So let's take, for example, my buddy 6/8. So following our steps, first thing we're going to do is identify the number, identify the numerator, which is 6. So place that many ones. So I'm going to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Next, I'm going to carry the denominator across underneath each fraction. The same denominator across each one of these. So line, 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 8s. Because that's what makes it fun. And now all I need to do is add in my addition symbols and my equal sign, and boom, I have a very elegant, very simple equation, which is to say that 6/8 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1/8. I know. I know what you're thinking. It can't be that easy. And I'm here to tell you, it is. This is step 1. This is decomposing fractions. Thank you all for joining us.